Hey everyone, Alex here, and if you're currently tired of spending endless, exhausting hours chopping up long-form videos into those little snackable clips that actually drive traffic, I found a really simple fix that I think you're going to love. If you want to make your content more creative and get way more traction without having to turn into a full-time professional video editor, this is honestly the kind of tool that feels like cheating. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, yeah right, it's just another subscription, hear me out because there is a massive difference between paying for extra complexity and paying for actual measurable results. A lot of tools out there will sell you features that sound neat on paper, but they are incredibly slow in practice, whereas this tool actually picks out the moments that matter and turns them into ready-to-post clips, then helps you publish them on complete autopilot. There is absolutely no manual scrubbing required here, and there is certainly no guessing what will hit because the AI does all the heavy lifting for you. Okay, let me walk you through the process. So imagine I have a long interview project open here. You know, the usual 40-minute deep dive that is full of gold, but also a few awkward silences. Instead of laboriously hunting for those few fleeting moments that might actually go viral, I simply upload the raw file into my project dashboard and let it run. Within just a few minutes, it analyzes the footage, identifies the high-energy bits, those emotional peaks, the punchlines, and any repeatable lines that make for absolutely killer hooks. Then it spits out a huge stack of short clips, and I mean clips that are immediately ready for platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, or YouTube Shorts, each with perfect cut points so you never get that annoying intro noise or those long, awkward fade-outs. What I really love is how non-technical this feels, meaning you don't need to learn a timeline or complex keyframes just to get a decent video out the door. The clips just appear as a clean list with thumbnails and timestamps, allowing you to preview each one because the tool has already suggested captions and a title for you. If you want to tweak the start or the end of a clip, you just drag the handles, trim a second or two, and you are officially done with the edit. If you want to add captions or tweak the text the AI suggested, you just click into the editor, make it snappier, or add a few emojis, which are all the little things that actually make people stop scrolling and watch. Now let's talk about a few specific workflows that save me the most time, starting with the auto-editing feature for viral clips. I upload my long video, hit the auto-edit button, and it returns a batch of clips it thinks will perform, which you can then sort by predicted virality, length, or even emotion. From there, it's just a one-click export to a platform, or you can batch edit a whole bunch of clips at once, so you are never hunting for the exact one-liner or trying to guess where the punch is. Next is the auto-schedule feature, and this is where things get honestly, weirdly relaxing. Instead of manually uploading every clip across platforms, I set my posting frequency, say 3 clips a week for TikTok and 2 for Instagram, and the software fills the calendar for me. It spaces stuff out, avoids obvious repeats, and posts according to the times you choose, so you don't need to babysit the queue all day long. Everything ends up in the content calendar, so you can see your entire pipeline at a single glance. If a clip needs a new thumbnail, a different caption, or a slight edit because it doesn't fit the vibe of a specific platform, you can just make that change right there without leaving the screen. This single pane view keeps you organized and prevents those annoying accidental double posts or missed promotional opportunities. One quick demo trick I use all the time is jumping into a specific section of a long video where something funny happens, pressing the quick clip shortcut, and boom, it makes a short clip of that exact moment with suggested captions. It is way faster than setting in and out points manually, and honestly, it's more reliable than hoping your human brain remembers the exact timestamps. This little move alone shaves off at least 20 minutes per video, which adds up to huge time savings over a month. Now, for some practical tips to make your clips better without extra effort, you should always try to tighten the start because that first half second is everything on short-form platforms. Use the suggested captions as a base, but always humanize them by adding a tiny opinion or a provocative hook, because the AI gives you a scaffold and your job is to add the personality. When looking at other editors, many fall short because they either charge you an arm and a leg for advanced features, or they force you into a timeline-first mindset that is perfect for cinema, but awful for quick content. The charm here is that it hides the friction by pulling key moments, giving you lightweight editing controls, and tying everything into scheduling so you aren't moving files between 8 different tabs. If you are a creator pumping out multiple videos a week, that unified workflow is a massive game changer for your sanity. I'm not saying this is perfect for Hollywood-level color grading, but if your goal is to turn long-form content into consistent short-form content that grows an audience, it is built exactly for that. Don't overlook the ways to add your own personality, like uploading your own thumbnails, overlays, or memes and pinning them to a clip. I often upload a funny face I made during the recording and use it as a thumbnail because shock value really does work to get clicks. You can also use layer ordering to put overlays or reaction cams above the clip and change the opacity if you want a subtle, professional effect. If you ever get stuck, just grab a template for your platform so you don't have to think about aspect ratios or safe zones, as those templates get you 90% of the way there. The real value is this difference between having everything scattered across 5 different tools and having one place that actually understands the rhythm of content creation. Before I wrap up, a shameless quick win workflow I love is batch processing a long live stream to auto-populate a month of content, which lets you turn one recording into dozens of audience touchpoints. This isn't magic, but it is close enough when you are trying to scale your output without burning out, and if you aren't turning your long videos into snippets, you are leaving reach on the table. If you want to try turning your long videos into a queue of ready-to-post clips without the usual headache, this is absolutely worth a look, so thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.